Live. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to the Witchlight Realm. I hope you're all having a cozy Sunday morning so far. As always, I'm going to take a couple of minutes to set up my stream details, and we'll also give a couple minutes for everyone to join in. But I hope everyone is having a good morning. We'll get a few things set up, and then I've been doing quite a few things off stream, so I'm pretty excited to show everyone because I think it's going to be fun. Hi, Tuna. Hi, Abel. It's just going to be fun. Hello, Daily. How are you doing? All right. The title of our stream today is going to be Cozy Minecraft Live, The First Kingdom Awaits. I have so much to show you guys. I'm so excited. I've been busy. Your girl has been busy. And sometimes I'll be working on this realm off stream, and then sometimes I'll be working on it on stream. So some advancements I'll show you. I'll work on it with you, and then some things will just be fun surprises in between streams. So it'll be fun. All right, I'm saving my stream details really quick. I cannot type. Don't worry, Daily. I can't type either. I do not have enough caffeine in me right now either. So until I get more caffeine in my system, unfortunately, y'all are going to have to hang with me. You've been dying to go back on the realm. I cannot wait to reopen it. I think I have decided that I'll reopen it when I get to 300. I'm going to try to get as much done as I can in that time. But we will see. Oops. Okay. So I have, oh gosh, there's so much. First of all, welcome back. Welcome back to the Witchlight Realm. I did do a tour of what has been built so far. It was my last Minecraft stream. So if you haven't seen that yet, you can go see the tour in that video. I'm not going to do that again in this video because we are going to be moving forward. But if you missed that, that's where you can find it. For those of you who may come in later, if you're new here, my name is Rachel. I stream cozy games, RPGs, anything that lets me escape into a fun fantasy world, honestly. Whether you want to chat or just exist with me for a while, you're always welcome here. So before we jump in, let me know how your weekend has been. Grab your coffee, get a sweet treat, get comfy. Feel free to say hi while you're in the chat. Also, feel free to lurk because this is a very lurk-friendly stream. So today's stream is exciting because we're continuing the biggest Minecraft project I've ever done, which is in the Witchlight Realm. Last stream, we started building our Nether hub. I built the sword off stream, but showed it in my last stream. And this Nether hub is eventually going to become this huge network connecting kingdoms all across the realm is kind of the idea. And my dream is that one day this world becomes this big living fantasy map that just keeps growing as the community gets bigger and bigger. And I want there to be different kingdoms, different stories and lore behind the kingdoms, different places for viewers to explore. As of right now, it is a realm. I do open it occasionally to viewers. And maybe one day I'll even turn it into a server, but that's going to be pretty far down the line. So today we're building the very first Nether highway. Can confirm, very lurkable, 10 out of 10. Thanks, King. I really appreciate that. Okay, so Oh no. Oh no. I just realized that my work did not save. That is heartbreaking. No way. You know what? I wonder if it just hasn't been resynced, if it hasn't been re-downloaded. This is crazy. Okay. You know what? You know what? This is okay. This is okay because now I get to show you the process. It was a lot of work, but I can show you the process over again. So we're changing what we're doing a little bit today. Oh, bummer. I am gonna have to break a lot of glass, so we're gonna have to TNT that. Man, I didn't get the big reveal I had hoped for, but that's okay. We can instead play a little game of TNT first, and then I can take you on the journey. All right. I really hope my day gets better. I hope your day gets better too. I hope your day gets better too. Some days just be like that, you know? Some days are just rough. Well, we'll do a little bit of TNT ASMR real quick. If this counts as ASMR, it is for some people. Some people just like to watch things get blown up, which kind of same, honestly. Well, and I guess just what I did last time can just be practice. Because I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. I did play it on a different PlayStation. So I'm wondering if that's the problem. So that's okay. Okay. I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit. I had it a little too loud. But I hope everyone's having a pretty good day. All right, so first things first, this wall that we attempted to make, it was not working for me. I did not like it, so we are going to change it. Yes, okay, so Tuna actually knows what I'm talking about because when I finished it, I sent her a picture of it. And it was so beautiful. But that's okay. It can be redone. Hi, Foxglove. How are you today? How are you, beautiful? So yeah, Tuna at least knows what the final product is supposed to look like when we're done because I mean, if I've done it once before, there was a lot of things that I had to do and then redo and then redo. So like, you know, yeah, maybe this was a happy little accident and maybe it was because I secretly was supposed to show you guys how I did this. But my idea behind it when I really got working on this area is that I wanted it to feel like you enter the Nether hub right from here. And depending on what direction you go in, the theme of that realm starts like right as you head towards that area. So I wanted it to be like everything that's going to be in this kingdom when you go in this direction, even starting from the ceiling and all around, is going to feel like it's going from Nether and turning into that theme slowly. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. Oh, Daily, that's okay. You take care of you. You take care of you. Do whatever you got to do. I totally get that. Some days, like yesterday. Yesterday, I was supposed to stream some Fortnite, guys. I know that I said I was going to, and I didn't. But it was just kind of the type of day where I just needed to stream off stream. Me and Tuna played some Fortnite, and we laughed and made some hilarious decisions, and sometimes you just have to take care of yourself. No need to apologize or any of that. Does anyone else hate the sound of glass breaking? I can't tell if it's just like it hurts me because I know how hard it is to get all this glass, not in creative. But still. Oh, we had to have had. I did clip one thing, because it was like one of our most insane games, the ways that it ended. Okay, let's see. I had to log out last night. Yes, sometimes you have to. Sometimes you're like, you know what? I need time to myself. I need to not be perceived. I need a break. You gained a sub. Way to go, Daily. Way to go. The best way to gain subs is to be yourself and play games that you actually enjoy and talk about it with people. You know? Like calls to like. That's a saying, right? Like calls to like, you play the things you like and you are yourself, and people like you who like the things you like will come. At least that's my experience so far. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. Let me turn off the volume on my phone real quick. That way it's not dinging in your ear. Okay. So, first things first, remove all this glass, which I know. When we were first putting this together, it was like the rough draft, and some rough drafts you just throw away. You're just like, no, this was like so far from the plot of what I was trying to do, it's not even worth it at this point. So that's what we're doing real quick. Whew. Okay. Let's see. I almost forgot to say I'm sorry for not making it to the stream on Thursday. Oh, never apologize for missing a stream. That is definitely one of the Witchlight rules, is never apologize for living your life and taking care of yourself. For sure. That always needs to come first. Okay, so this is what I started with before. Oh, I almost went out the portal. My goodness. And so what I did was I kind of looked at this. I was trying to figure out, and I was like, man, I need to blow up all this stuff. And then that's when the idea kind of started that maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would keep it actually kind of like natural looking. So instead, I'll show you what I did. First, I extended out the path this way. Well, I removed these. So we'll do that first. I cannot believe that didn't save. That's so funny. It really was, though, just one of those days where, oh my gosh, Murph just brought me. Murph. Peak romance. Okay, guys, take notes. Murph W. Murph just brought me a giant iced monster, which, if you know me, I'm addicted to the black and blue monsters. I know they're not very good for you. I know. But I love them so much. And then he also brought me a giant donut. It is massive. It's like the size of my face. So I don't know how I'm going to make this work, but we'll see. Also, I'm so sorry if you hear my dog in the background drinking. She likes to stick her whole face in the water bowl when she drinks. She like waterboards herself as she drinks. It's very peculiar. Yes, good job, Murphy. Let's see. Oh, wait. It's definitely easy to tell when you get a sub when you got a small channel. Yeah. I honestly, I appreciate every new person that comes here, but there is a little fear I have of like things getting like maybe out of hand is the wrong word, but like just it feeling hard to like make sure everyone feels like welcome and everything. It is nice when it's small. It reminds me of like, so when I was younger and going to college, and Murph and I had like just gotten married, because we got married very young. We had the teeniest apartment. It was like 550 square feet, and so tiny that it didn't even have a full-sized oven. It was like little and teeny, but it was so fun. Like we would still have friends over, and that little apartment would be literally full of a bunch of nerds playing Magic the Gathering. It was, I don't know, such a nostalgic time. And like Rachel back then would have been absolutely floored that I like have a house now and like don't live in a teeny apartment forever. So I think that's true. Like when things are like small and cozy, it's such a nostalgic thing, and then you'll always like miss those times, I feel like. I saw it had an update, but I don't know if the update is out. Ooh, I want to know what the update is. I want to know. Okay, so I did extend the pathway this way. So in my mind, in the Nether hub is going to be this like giant storage cushions. Ooh, I like it. I like cushions. I wanted to extend the path out a bit this way, so it feels like you're going into like a big grand entrance was the idea. And then, let's see, I need to make sure I've got this, whoops, lined up. Okay, so I got a ways to go. But it is going to make, instead of making a circle shape, because I'm so bad at circles, I decided we're going to go with a diamond shape because that's something that I can pull off. So, you know, sometimes you just have to accept your limitations, and that's just one of them for me. Circles in Minecraft are hard. And if it takes too much, like, brain power to do, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna. Okay. I love hearing the animals. Preserve them. Preserve them forever. Stop. You're gonna make me cry. Don't do that to me. No. Leia is my old lady. She is my girl. She's gonna live forever. We have discovered immortality accidentally. Nothing bad is ever going to happen to her. So, you know, right? What is witchcraft for if not to keep your pets alive forever? That's what I'm going for. Okay. Let's see. Let's extend this out. Hello, good morning, Raymond. I hope you're having a good day. I am expanding the Nether hub. I'm only working in one direction right now. So I think that's how I'm going to do it, is just work one direction at a time. You know, I'm trying to see what's lined up with what. Let's see. Because this is where I want my side walls to be. Yeah. Okay. So we'll kind of raise it up right there. No, I'm no longer trying to make a circle. I am accepting that I am bad at some things, you know? It is my weakness. If I went into like a job, oh no, I've lost it. If I go in to get a job and they're like, "What's your greatest weakness?" I'm going to be like, circles. Circles in Minecraft specifically, but like most circles. Can you download more RAM into the server? It looks a bit pixelated. I don't know. You just said a lot of words I don't understand. So I might be able to do that. I just don't know how or what that is. Okay. So now we have our kind of like semi-diamond shape. And so those are going to be like the sidewalls that kind of like funnel you down into this path over here. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yes, everyone go subscribe to Casey Grandpa. We've got quite a few people in here too. Tuna's in here, and Tuna's an amazing streamer, and you're not allowed to sub to me if you're not sub to her. Them be the rules. Same with Casey Grandpa. All right, next I'm going to put some frog lights. Yes. I'm like, wait, is this how I did it? Yes, this is how I did it. I remember what I did now. Okay. So to add some light, I'm going to put them like in the corners. There we go. How many V-Bucks does it cost to buy a netherite pickaxe? I mean, I'm in creative mode right now. So luckily, I don't have to worry about that just yet. I am trying to figure out, like, I don't know. I think I might put a little bit of netherite in here when it comes time to reopen it. That way people can like have some fun, because I did blow up some ancient debris in here and felt kind of bad about it. So maybe I'll like replace what I took. Casey Grandpa. Casey's the best. Make sure you subscribe. Mandatory subscription. Mandatory. This is... I'm actually playing live right now. I'm playing live right now. I had actually already done all of this work. I just have to redo it because I played it on a different PlayStation and I thought I had saved it to the cloud, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. Hey Max, how's it going? Welcome in. Okay, so now that we have our light source, this is where I come in with the glass. So the glass is coming back. It's just coming back like a little differently. And I think we're gonna go with like the deeper purple. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna make our pillars. I'm pretty sure that piglins are being murdered right now, and that's a terrible sound. I did not appreciate that. Okay, so we've got that, and then we'll do pillars right here, and they'll be kind of shorter. And I liked the idea of it going up like into the natural ceiling. I wanted to feel like it almost is like it just like appeared here, kind of. Can you turn the volume up? I can't hear the blocks screaming when you break them. Oh my gosh. If water puts out fire, why don't you just drink a bucket of water right before you jump into lava so you're fireproof? I mean, wouldn't that be nice? I wish. I wish. Casey, what are you doing right now? These messages are unhinged. I love it. Never change, but this is hilarious. Guys, please go subscribe to Casey Grandpa. He's so freaking funny. Okay, let's get the glass going. You guys will start to see my vision. I'm excited about this. So I want it to seem like it is literally going up like into the ceiling, if that makes sense. So it is going to naturally like run into these lower parts of the ceiling, and it'll have more of like a natural look, but you'll see it looks cool. Tuna, I'm glad that I at least sent it to one person, because they'll understand like the madness that this turns into. It'll be very fun. Yeah, I like the natural look too. I think that's kind of what got me, is like, man, it would look a lot more like natural if I worked with the terrain instead of against it, you know? Okay. Tuna's like, my brain is too mush for that. Same. Speaking of, if you haven't already and you're a caffeine person, make sure to take a swig of your caffeine. It is time. Okay. So, the fun part, I think, or the extra fun part, is that when we're done with this glass section, this is where we start making it look like super natural, and we're going to start like theming this area. So I figured for the very first kingdom, I would kind of claim the theme for the first kingdom, and we're going to go for like a whimsical, like fairy, like maybe fairy is the wrong word, but like a whimsical kind of, I don't know, fairy kingdom almost, I guess you could say. You'll understand. I'll have a better name for it later. I just don't have it yet. Casey, what are you What are you doing? Let's see what we've got. Are the villagers squids that learned how to walk, or are they just really depressed accountants? He's definitely depressed accountants, 100%. That's what I'd like to believe in my headcanon is like, one day they were like, I just can't take this job anymore. And their grandpa was like, hey, have I got a plot of land for you? And then they just got dropped into this place and not Stardew. And they were very upset about that. That's how I think it actually happened. That's my headcanon. Okay, almost done with this side. And there we go. Boop. All right, so now when you walk in, I think I need to make this look a little more natural in here. We'll kind of like just carve a little bit of it out. Yeah, there we go. Make it look a little more natural. So we are actually going to be replacing a lot of these blocks. And it's going to look so cool. I'm excited. So we're going to do this other side. I did end up liking this part right here hanging down. I was going to remove it, but you'll see it actually ends up making this entrance look super cool. So that's what we are going to do. But we'll finish putting in this glass first. Why are you wasting time building a house when you can just live inside a hollowed out giant mushroom like a sophisticated smurf? Casey, are you okay? Are you doing okay? Like, send a mayday if you need help. Or if you don't know that you need help, but you need help. Tuna. I'm like, is this stuff you're coming up with off the top of your head also? I have to know. Because that's talent right there. If the ghast is always crying, is it because it misses its mom, or is the nether air just really dry? I believe it's just that the nether air is really dry, because I'm pretty sure I'm part ghast, because anytime I get too hot, I am also cranky, and you may also want to stay away. I can relate. I really relate with ghast. You like put them in water and let them cool down and they're happy. That's me. I was not made for the heat. Fairy core. Yes. Fairy core is right. Like fairy core, but less like, like red mushrooms everywhere, and more like amethyst, crystal glowing lights. Like, I mean, there will be mushrooms, of course, but like, I don't know. It's not like the red and green fairy core. It's more of like the purple and green. If that makes any sort of sense. It is kind of fun to be able to redo the process though and show you guys how I did it, because when I finished making this, I really was like, man, I should have done this on a stream. Why does water evaporate instantly in the nether, but your eyeball moisture stays perfectly? I'm dying. What? This is hilarious. We need to get you on a stage, Casey. I feel like you could do stand up. I really do. You think up off the cuff, like, so funny. Or you could make like a Minecraft joke book. You'd sell so many copies. Eye water is salty. That's true. That is true. Okay, so... Oh my god, are wither skeletons just regular skeletons that stayed in the tanning bed for way too long? This is insane, Casey. You have a gift. You have a talent. You need to be maximizing this. This is hilarious. The Nether used to be a frozen place. Really? You can see me every Friday over at PSM. Is that PlayStation? I don't know what PSM is. Okay, so we have our glass sides. So this is kind of what it will look like. heading in. And then I figured out I didn't really like how dark this was going in here. So I'm going to show you a little trick. Because I used slabs, I can... Wait, which one is it? It's this one. Okay. So I can go all the way in here. I forgot. I need to put a little hole so I know where to stop. Thank goodness we're in creative mode, right? This would be so hard not in creative mode. Okay, so we've got our little hole there so we know where to stop. Oh, Parkside Magic, that's right. Parkside Magic. Parkside Magic is so cute. I love all of his Disney, all of his Disney info that he knows. Was I going on the wrong one last time? No, that's right. There we go. Take it nice and slow so we don't get off track. There we go. Okay, so watch this. Ooh. And then look, because it was slabs, it literally lights up this whole direction in purple. You guys probably already knew that, but I figured it out and was very excited about that fact. So now it just kind of has like a beam of light that kind of looks like a path, and it's all lit up now instead of being dark. Okay, let's see. You keep your lines straight the same way I do. Look at the ceiling or floor and follow the block highlights. Yes, that's the only way I know, or I get really, really lost. Okay, so now when you come out of the portal, so eventually there will be a path going that way and that way and that way, but those are for the future of the Witchlight Realm. Right now, our focus is this way, and it's going to be a little fairy core magic. So this is where the fun stuff really happens. When I was first doing this, I decided to do like my color scheme first in my hotbar, right? So I love the pearlescent frog lights. And for like an earthy look, I wanted the muddy mangrove roots. I also wanted amethyst. I wanted crying obsidian for like some extra purple woven throughout. And then I also did a lot of stones. And I kind of liked the look of the darker stones. So I did deep slate and blackstone. Trying to think of what else I used. But that might be mostly it, I think. Oh, no, I remember I used moss also. Where's moss at? Okay, so this is kind of where the fun stuff begins. I think I started with amethyst. So see, we've got one there. And I kind of used these little columns here as my line. Eventually, I will move them in towards this way. But for now, for like the start of Witchlight, I literally just remove and place. Because I really like the like natural look of this place. And you can keep that natural looking structure if you remove and place. For some reason, it completely changes it if you put it over. I don't really know why. And it doesn't have to be perfect either. I think that's what I like about the way it's done like this, is it can be like super messy and fun. And then in some areas you can have it more dense than others. You'll see. This is gonna feel, this is like one of those trust the process things, I think, where it's gonna look really dumb for a while. Trust me, as I was doing this, I was like losing confidence for sure. But it ends up looking cool. Let's see. If you if I press the subscribe button twice, does it count as a super subscription? You are always a super subscriber to me, Casey. You are too epic. You are too epic to be normal. That's the thing. Too epic. And also, like, I have to say, one of the nicer, like, larger streamers, you do a really good job at building community and like helping like share resources, encouraging people to like follow smaller creators. You do a really good job of that. I will say. I know you probably don't like compliments, but like you definitely deserve one for sure. All right, this area is kind of flat, but I kind of like that. I kind of like it. Okay. There we go. If you ever need help linking nether portals, let me know. Got good with them on my last realm. Ooh. Oops. I definitely am going to be using, I don't know. There was a thought I had where it was like I would build like kind of the base of the kingdom. Or maybe like the main thing, like maybe like the castle or whatever I want like the big main feature of the kingdom to be. And then maybe open it to subscribers in the community to like add their own little pieces to that kingdom to make it feel a little more rich and full. And there will be like everyone's creations all over the place, you know? Okay, so right now, this kind of looks dumb, but we're trusting the process. This is like one of those paintings where like it comes together very, very slowly. And I essentially just pull back. I look and see where it looks like we need some purple, and I add it in. Easy peasy. And then this ceiling part here, I did forget about when I was making this last time, so this actually helps quite a bit. Let's see. Put some in there. And anyway, yeah. Welcome to the cozy flow state part of this stream where we start reaching like a zen point as, whoa, that was crazy. As we start plugging in all these different pieces of what is going to be the most magical roof. Seriously. Okay, so pulling back, that actually looks pretty good. The amethyst looks pretty like spaced out too. And I want it to feel like, kind of naturally spread out also. A little rustic. Okay, so we've got our amethyst. And then next, I think I'm going to do crying obsidian. So we're going to start with our purple because our purple is going to be like kind of our main focus. It's going to be like purples, greens, and like different stone colors. But this is where we get little pops of like purple light is from the crying obsidian. And this one, you don't really need like as many because it is so bright and bold. You really don't want to like overdo it. Right? Because it is going to stand out more than pretty much anything else because it is a light source. I think I'm going to put that there actually. Let's see. You kind of see the vision starting to come together. Let's see. Miss, looking at you play Minecraft is making me want to play Minecraft. Do it. Play Minecraft. I am always going to enable people to play Minecraft. It's too fun. I got a little off of it for a little bit. I took a little break, but we are back on for sure. I'm addicted now. Oh. I love Droolcraft. It's one of my favorite parts of Minecraft. Yes. Don't forget to use the reaction emojis when KCG is being a brat. Oh my gosh. He's our favorite brat though. You know? You gotta have. Oops. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna go rogue and we're gonna put a slate there. Deep slate. All right. So we pull back. So now if we're not sure, we pull back. Okay, that area is looking pretty good. We do need to get some up towards the ceiling. So we'll kind of space them around here. There we go. I will try to catch as much as I can from the chat. But if I miss something and you really wanted to like tell me about something or show me something, please, please, please put it in it again. That way I can catch it. Hi, Sam. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're playing a little bit of Minecraft. Ooh, I hate it when it goes fast like that and zooms. We're putting in some crying obsidian. I don't know why the obsidian is crying, but it's sad. All right, let's put one like right next to the amethyst. Right? Like nature is not perfect. So it's actually kind of great. Okay. So we pull back again. We kind of look at it. We see if there's any like sparse areas, and here we go. I think we need one like there. And we need one like right there. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. I like it. Okay. Don't move, I'm trying to look. Casey is being a brat this morning, but I'm here for this content. This is hilarious. Welcome back, Daily. We are now starting to make our kind of like fairy core roof. And it's a trust the process for sure. Okay, purple wool would be cool. I'm going to do deep slate. I'm going to work on the grays and the greens. And then if it feels like we need some more purple, I might do that. Okay, so now we are moving into the gray. So I kind of want it to look like a mountain face that's got a bunch of like purple coming off of it. I don't know. I want it to look like very earthy and natural in here. Oops. Missed a spot? I missed a lot of spots for sure. I'm telling you guys, I was really just kind of farting around and not taking anything serious when I was doing this the other day. The final product, I was like, oh, I accidentally cooked here. I did not realize what I was doing at the time. Try some tuff for gray as well. I was thinking about tuff because tuff has that kind of like, it's kind of like a greenish sheen, you know, that I think would actually blend really well with everything else. Okay, now we can get like really messy. Okay, ooh, jeez Louise, that was unnecessary, game. Calm down. Okay. We'll get the gold out of here too, because it does not fit our color concept. Oh, Leia, outside if you're going to be like that. No. It's just someone parking their car, lady. Oh, I messed that one up. Let's put a crying obsidian right there. Boop. We'll put a little extra light in there. What, cheating in creative? There is no cheating in Minecraft. You can play it however you want. That's the magic of Minecraft. It's called I Do What I Want. It's amazing. It's a really powerful experience. You know, that amethyst didn't look right there. See what we're doing? We're like looking at it and we're like, no, that needs to go. That needs to change. Hey, Leia, outside. Outside, please. Okay. So I know this is looking random, but then you pull back and it is kind of adding to the overall effect. Okay, we've got quite a bit over there, so we need to start adding some over here. I don't know. I know that there are some people who are like, what? Creative? Why are you playing in creative? It's not a real Minecraft player. It's like, okay, I guess I'm not a real Minecraft player to you. That's okay. That's okay. I do like the idea of, especially if you're building something that is meant to be enjoyed by others. Like for this, I'm building this, but it is for like viewers to get on and have fun. So, you know, sitting there and grinding for resources, like it's not as fun to sit and be like, grind with me for 8 hours to get like 500 deep slate. So that then I can come and scaffold a million times up and down to do this. Like, I feel like that, at least for me personally, that would not be as enjoyable to watch. And I want to make stuff that, like, I would want to watch if it were me. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the philosophy. You know, it's like playing Joja. When people are like, "Oh, you're playing a Joja run, how could you?" And it's like, well, I mean, it's literally a valid form of play. Like, it's literally part of the game. Why are we upset about this? Okay. I think that looks pretty good. And I really like deep slate for like the dark stone look. You know, and then we just go and find spots that it looks like it needs it. And we add it in. There we go. I hope you can kind of see it coming together. This is gonna be cool, I think. Oh my goodness, Leia girl. Leia really wants to be part of the stream, so if you guys can all say hi to Leia and make her feel special and important, I'm sure that she would really appreciate that, because she wants to be heard today. Okay. You know, I didn't really get over here very well with the purple, did I? There we go. Let's get some amethyst in there. There. That looks a lot better, actually. Okay, so now when we back up, we've got the gray in there. It's kind of starting to come together, right? Like, even if we left it right here, it would look like some sort of cool rock formation, but it's still a lot more red than I would want there to be. Okay, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Start over in survival. Oh my gosh. That you guys are hilarious. A graveyard would be awesome. Require anyone who dies to build a grave for each death with a sign telling about it. Raymond, we have to do that. That would be so funny. We have to do that. That's going to be mandatory. I don't care what anyone says. I came here to watch you. You play your way. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I do like to play survival. Like the fun of like fighting things or like going dungeon diving is really fun. And sometimes when I play, I'm like, I want to build things without needing to grind today. And that's like a creative day, you know? Everyone's just saying, we have to do a graveyard. That's a winning idea right there. Everyone, that's what we need. Those are the ideas we need for this realm. That would be iconic. It'd be like, oh, you died? Well, now you need to go and write RIP on the graveyard board. Ooh, actually, I don't know if I want that to be purple. Let's throw in our first green. Looks good. Yeah, the fun part about doing this way also is, oh, well, that's just gonna stay there. I'm not gonna change that. You literally just move to the next one that you're trying to pepper in, and you just remove red and replace over and over. And you just kind of spread the love, and it ends up working out. It's like magic. I don't know. There's probably a word for this. Like, this is probably not a new idea, and people do this all the time, but I've just never done this. So it's exciting for me today. Okay. Then there's me who was mining. Oh, wait, I lost it. Where did it go? Then there's me who was mining a chunk with my fist on stream. Hey, I love those streams though. Like, it's hard to have a forever world because I truly love just starting a blank slate world and just like punching trees, you know, for your first little sanctuary before night comes, and just that feeling of starting fresh. So fun. Tuna, you should play. You should play. Minecraft is just one of those games that you can always come home to. I think that's something I really love about it, is it's never like a bad time to play Minecraft. It's just about like, are you in the Minecraft headspace in that moment or not? Okay. So we've got quite a bit in here. I like that. Kind of like peppering it in. And then we can always like remove things if we're like, okay, there's way too much blackstone right here. We can always remove it later. That's the nice thing about this being like super messy. Okay, let's see. Put in a subscriber wall. Yeah, I feel like that would be fun. I think that would look really cool in here, actually. Like once the Nether hub is completely built up and it like connects all of the kingdoms, because I'd assume people would kind of want to spread out and they would like find their biomes that they like best and find their area where they want to build things. It would be fun if this was like a kind of like collection point for everybody, and then people could be like, you know, Raymond was here or Abel was here or whatever. However we want to do it. Okay. There is definitely a lack of blackstone over here. I think we might have even overdone it over here. Oh, but see, then you find areas like this where you're like, we need some over here. Ooh. There. That looks better. Okay, let's see. I won't have a single grave. I like the dedication. I like that. It won't be me. I'll never die. Okay, let's see. Let's fill in blackstone in this area. It does start to come together pretty quickly at this point. You can kind of see all the moving pieces come together. Ooh. I'm late to the party. What's going on? Okay, so I am in this Minecraft series that I'm currently working on. We are building something that we're calling the Witchlight Realm. It is something that I do open up pretty periodically for viewers to join. So if you are a Minecrafter, you would 100% be welcome when it reopens. And the first time we ever did this, it was like a celebration stream. And like viewers were able to come on and play Minecraft with us. And I left it open for how long? Like a week? Left it open for a good chunk of time. And people like continued to like build stuff and like build like giant manor houses and farms and all kinds of stuff. It was super cool to see. And then eventually I did close it. And then now I am expanding it for viewers so that next time when I open it, there is going to be so much more room for activities and more room to build. So this is going to be our Nether hub. And then this is going to be our first entrance to our first kingdom. So that's kind of what we're working on right now. Oh, Abel, I really love the design. Thank you so much. What should I build? Ooh, yeah, everyone go say hi to Jimmy. Whose stream was I in when I found you, Jimmy? Was that Axco? I'm trying to remember. I feel like it was literally just recently, but definitely go check out Jimmy. I don't know. It is so fun when I find other streamers to watch that either play stuff I like or play similarly to me in my style. Okay, so we are working in the green. So let's see how this is looking. So right when it's like this, it looks very I don't know, almost like demonic, which is also its own kind of theme, which is kind of cool. But now we're going to start peppering in the green. And so that's what's going to give it more of a natural, cool, nature look. Obviously, green gives nature vibes, but you'll see. We got a lot of work to go, but it is starting to come together if you guys have seen it. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I'm really digging this. This is good. I'm yearning to play Minecraft now. Do it, Tuna. Do it. I mean, I think I can invite you in. I think I can invite you in. All right. Oh, it might have been no totem. It might have been no totem. I think you might be right. I couldn't remember. I'm like, whose stream was I in? Where everyone was chatting and supporting each other and subbing to each other and talking about games. It was the cutest little stream moment. I loved it. I love No Totem too. So No Totem has been playing Pal World, which if KC is still in here, that's the streamer that I was watching who was playing Pal World and the new update. It was pretty cool. I haven't played Pal World in a hot minute, but I do love that game. It's very fun. And I think it's hilarious that they got sued from Pokemon. It's I mean, it's just Pal World is fun. Don't get jelly, just make a better game. I don't know. That's my opinion. It might be wrong, but who's to say? Who's to say? I have not played Pokemon in a hot minute. It's been a really long time. But Murph, my husband, is basically a walking Pokedex. So when it comes to any and all Pokemon info, I literally have to ask him because I don't know. He knows all the pokey stuff. Okay, see how it's starting to get a little bit more of a natural vibe. That's what we're going for. I think that's pretty good, actually. It starts coming together quite a bit. She loves Disney Dreamlight Valley. Oh, Disney Dreamlight Valley is really fun. I will say I didn't like starting over. I played it not too long ago, and I was like, man, I forgot just how hard it is to restart that game. It's kind of like restarting in Stardew, for those of you who play Stardew, and you're like, oh my gosh, my tools are so bad. This is taking forever. I have no energy. I'm going to pass out. It is hard to go back sometimes. Okay, so we are definitely making progress. The green totally changes it. It kind of makes the vibe weird until we add more, because the red definitely clashes a bit with the vibe. But that actually helps us because it helps us see like where we need to change some things or add and remove a few things. So it's actually like good to see that. All right, what else? Over here. Yeah, No Totem is cool. She's new to me. Maybe I met her on Axco's stream and then met you through her when I was watching her play. But she is really cool. Highly recommend checking her out. Oops. All right. So we definitely need some green in this area because it's looking a little like gray heavy for sure. I might even pull that gray out. And that gray out. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. Now we pull back, we assess. It does look like we need a little bit more green up here. And that honestly looks pretty good. There's a lot of green here. Oh, we need some green here on the underside of this. We don't want to overdo it too much. Maybe we have too much slate though. There we go. I like that a lot better. Okay, so now coming back, you can kind of see like the green taking over makes it look a lot more natural, but the red is starting to like clash and feel out of place. Oh, Leia, go outside. Sorry for the doggos, guys. Make a starter town in Pokemon. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. I generally like survival open world games. I also love open world games. I really want to get a game capture card because I would love to play some of my favorite Switch games. I do play Skyrim from time to time. I was going to play Skyrim this morning and then I forgot that I had already said that I was going to, on my streaming schedule, I had already said I was going to be doing this. So I was like, oh, well, we'll play Skyrim another time. But I also like playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and quite a few like Nintendo games as well. But Skyrim is probably one of my favorite games of all time. It just hits different. I don't know. Okay, I think that needs to be green. Will you try paleo with me? Hell yeah. You say when. You say when and I will be there. Okay, so we do have green spread throughout, and then this is where I tried a few things when I did this the first time, but then I found muddy roots, and I think this is what I wanted because it's got that natural look to it. And it's got little flecks of green and gray, so it kind of actually, it ties the room together. And it looks so good. So now we're going to go through and literally any red we see, we're going to replace. And then I'll kind of show you what it's looking like in a second. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that, but that's a, oh no. I didn't mean to do that either. No, not that one. No, not that one. What was it? Yeah, that could be it. I don't know. So replacing those there. Oops. And then when I pull back, you're gonna understand. You're gonna understand. So then it looks like this. So it looks way more like natural and like, oh, I don't know. And then we're gonna add some lights. There is a method to the madness, I promise you. And the whole time, it's like, it's almost better if it's messy because we can always go back and change things later. Eee. So see how it starts like coming together and looking like, almost looks like if we were in like a lush cave of some sort. I mean, obviously the black stone is not natural. We'll kind of make it look like it's creeping towards the nether. See, kind of like that. That looks good. Okay. Meal prepping for the week. Have you on, just won't be able to chat often. Don't ever feel pressured to chat. This is a very lurk friendly and also life friendly. Like, real life comes first, for sure. I always feel bad when someone's like, I'm so sorry I missed your stream. Like, don't be sorry, literally ever. This is just the internet, you know? It's just the internet. Life comes first. I mean, I'm a real person, but like, you know what I mean? Like, this is not as important as real life. See, like right here, I'm like, we need a little bit of a deep slate there. Okay, and then in there, maybe we'll put some more deep slate. Kind of see how it comes together? Because compared over here with the red I think kind of makes it feel like unnatural, but then once you start filling it in with the muddy roots, something about it just like pulls it all together in the best way. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. I will 100% play Palia. And Palia seems like something that you kind of get lost into. Like from what I've seen and heard and watched people play, Palia is like a forever phase. It's like once you start, you're like in it from then on. So like my body is scared, but I'm ready. Okay. Let's get these roots in here. It's funny because this block, the muddy mangrove roots, like I've never really used it for anything. But ever since I started using it for this project, I'm like, wait, this looks cool. I like it. I like it. Finally on break, I get to watch for a little while. Oh, yay! Yay! We love having you here, Raymond. I hope work's going okay. I don't know. Some people really love their job, and some people are like, it's just a job. And you never, you know, if I'm going to be honest, I don't know that I was really made to work. Does not sound terrible. I like my job requires hey, Vader, outside. My job requires so much focus, so much brain power. It's kind of insane. Like how taxing it is. And I love it. Like I love the work that I do, but there are times where I'm like, man, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of working. I'm sure everyone can relate. It's like, but why? Why is it? I love what I do. I just wish I didn't have to do so much. Maybe that's the best way to describe it. I love what I do, but just like not this much. Freaking corporate America was not for me. I was once a school teacher. I taught a high school English, and I loved that job, but it took a pretty big toll on me. Like, I worked with a lot of kids that needed more help than the systems currently offer kids like them, and it was really heartbreaking for me. All right, so see how it's starting to come together, and then we can find little ones that we missed and replace them as well. Okay. I do think Paleo is co-op. I think it's like online in general. I think so. Maybe we should plan a stream where both of us are playing and we both like start together. Because I think you can get on whenever. I don't think it's a thing where like you have to wait for your friend in order to play, but we can like start it together and then I don't know, that would be a fun like co-stream, I think. And the lore, actually, I think I'm going to close that up. Yeah. Okay. The lore of Palia is pretty cool too. Like, I mean, it's like a whole world with like its own magic system and creatures and communities and stuff. It's pretty crazy. Ooh. All right, we're getting there, guys. We're for sure getting there, and it's starting to get that really like natural look to it that I adore. What games have you guys been playing lately? I've been pretty stuck on Stardew, and my Minecraft phase ended for a while and then just recently kickstarted. I've also been playing Skyrim and Fortnite and Cult of the Lamb. The Cult of the Lamb is so freaking funny. I'm kind of sad that I had to miss that stream this week because it is so funny naming the followers after subscribers, and then the subscribers walk up and they're like, please kill me, like I want to, you know, I want to shake this mortal coil, like release me. And I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to. Okay, we're really coming along, guys. We're kind of, it probably doesn't look like it, but we're kind of in the final stretches of making this. It comes together so fast in the end. Play Cult later. I've streamed like 3 times in a day. You know, I don't know. I think once I streamed multiple times in a day. Oh, look at that. We missed a little, oops. We missed a little bit. Okay, and I think we will continue the roof, like, in the path that we're going to build. But for right now, I kind of just want to work on the entrance because I think the entrance is what matters. So, like, when you pop in through the Witchlight Realm, this is the first thing that you see. And it looks way more natural and kind of like, actually. So I like that. I like that it looks like it's like kind of like loading in the chunk, but up here it's too clean. It's way too clean. We need to pepper some stuff in up here for sure. And then we need to pepper some other things to make it look more natural. Yeah, let's do it like this. And then we'll put some moss up there as well. There we go. Whoops. And then, last but not least, and we'll just do like little ones of this. Hopefully that makes it look a little more natural. Yeah. Like the chunk has loaded in this like really intense ceiling. I like that. I love cooking, but I dislike cooking here. I totally feel that. When something you love starts to become a job, it starts to like rob the fun of it a little bit, I will say. Stardew and Hyrule Warriors for me. Okay, Hyrule Warriors looks like so much fun. And it's interesting because it's not the normal type of gameplay for like Zelda games. So it's kind of interesting that they did it like that. All right. Next, we're going to do, if you know me and my Minecraft, you know I love me some glowberries. So now we're going to get messy with some glowberries. I really like doing glowberries anywhere that there's like an inset like that. I feel like that's a very natural way to like plug it and have it look almost intentional instead of it feeling like a hole in the ceiling, if that makes sense. But we are going to start, I like doing it on stone for sure. And sometimes like little pockets like that. Well, we can kind of do it wherever. We can kind of just do like random ones and make it look a mess. As we're working on this, you'll see they'll start like filling in. And it's so pretty. Okay. Let's see. And I like them being like at different heights too. So we're going to put some in here as well. Maybe right there. And as we're working on this, it'll start growing as well. And you'll see them kind of like fall down. And obviously with glowberries, you never really know where the lights are, but we can always get out some bone meal and have them light up where we want them to. Yeah, we are reaching a flow state. A flow state for sure. Let's say. Lately, I've been mostly playing Doom 1993 on my PS5. You know, my brother loves Doom, and I've not played it. He is like a huge... Ooh, we've got our first one! It looks so pretty. I've never played it, but it looks good. It looks really good. I hope you're enjoying it. I'd assume it's not your first time playing it. I'd assume that is like a nostalgic game. Okay, I think we've got enough on the underside over there. We need to put some over here. For sure. Kind of spread it out. Sorry if I'm giving you all like vertigo or something, or like motion sickness. It is weird to like build upside down. I know that can be kind of hard to watch. Okay. So I like the idea of like putting too much because we can always like remove later, right? We can put like what we think will be good and then just see how it goes over time. Okay. Oops. Glowberries are my favorite. Yes. Yes. Glowberries, they are the vibe. They are. You'll see as it starts kind of peppering in, it is the vibe in here. Ray, you might be a better builder than me. I don't know. I'm a chaos builder. So I will do like 8 rough drafts of something and then eventually stumble onto something kind of cool. You'll, like Tuna can attest to this. I was not streaming at the time when I was doing it. But in our girls' realm that we work on, had been building, there was this like villager university thing that I was building, and I worked on that roof for so long. I'm really bad at roofs. That's one of my weaknesses as well. So it doesn't always look great, but every once in a while it does. Okay, I like how it's looking so far. There's like glowberries that are starting to come in, so we'll be able to see eventually with time how it's going to look. Remember to hit that like button, everyone. Oh, thank you. Aw. Tuna's always hyping me up. She's the best, honestly. Doom 1993 is a true classic. If you got the time, you should definitely try it out. Okay. Okay. I will add that to my list of games to try for sure. I rebuilt that manor 3 times before I had it right. Yes, you understand me. You get it. Okay. Next is actually my favorite part. So instead of going with iron chains, I feel like we have enough gray. I feel like we need a little more warmth. So I'm going to actually go with the exposed copper chain. No, the waxed exposed copper chain. Or chain, not train. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. And then we are going to get our lanterns in there. So I like to do 3s. So for instance, for this one, 1, 2, 3. And we are going to start peppering in some lanterns. So yeah, I think my build style would best be described as random everything. Everything just random. Like if it requires too much counting or too much like particular spacing, I'm probably not going to do the best job at it. But if you want something that looks like really roughed in and random and natural looking, that's like more so where I thrive. Because none of my stuff looks very like, ooh, you know what? See, this is where I'm like, okay, so I don't want that there because I want a lantern there. Okay, yeah, okay. You see it? You see the vision? It's happening. Okay, so let's do, instead of that guy there, we'll do another chain there. And I like the idea of them all being kind of at different heights, because we're going to really illuminate this space. And it's going to be like a mixture of the glowberries and hanging lanterns from the ceiling. So here, for example, yes, okay, this is perfect. I was like so nervous I wasn't going to be able to recreate what I had already done. It's definitely not exactly the same, but it's pretty close. My kitchen color scheme, yes, I didn't even think about that. This is literally like how Tuna has been kind of putting together her kitchen in real life, like a very whimsical cottagecore kitchen. I love it so much. Okay, let's do this one, I think. And I really like the lanterns all hanging at different heights. I think it makes it feel, I don't know, just like more special. And like when someone is looking for what kingdom they want to go to, I want this to really be the vibes of what they find on the other side of the portal. So this is kind of like enticing them with the vibes, I guess, is the right way to say it. Hi, Blackout. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been doing well. All right, we'll put another one here. There we go. Ooh, those are the same height. No. Mm-mm. Nope. It looked too same. Too close together. Didn't like. Rough draft. Okay. Let's do it here. Now a very physically demanding job. I get that. I get that. Work comes first. Real life comes first for sure. Like sometimes I'll hit busy seasons where like Tuna just knows she's not gonna hear from me for a little while. Depending on what the project is, for sure. All right, we'll put some lanterns right here. Okay. Do you guys see the vision? Is it coming together? Sorry if I've been missing chats as well. I love my gas station out on the water. Yes. And I still have that world. I literally just like, it's part of this realm technically, I believe. But it's a different world. So I can always move the world over and we can play in it again. We can play in it again. Okay. I think we need one here, kind of by the window. I like them like hanging in front of the window. I think it gives it like a cool vibe. So we'll do one here as well. Yes. Okay. And then we'll do one, maybe that's too close to that wall. Well, maybe we'll do one here. Okay, tell me that this doesn't look magical as... Well, you know. You know. Three and lantern. All right, so tell me, coming in through this portal, if you saw this, like, majestic, like, ceiling all lit up, tell me you wouldn't immediately be like, I want to go see what's in there. That's kind of the goal, is that this will like entice people to go check out this kingdom. Okay, I don't know. Do you think that looks good? Do you think I need more lanterns, or does that seem like a good amount of lanterns? Sometimes I can go overkill a little bit. But I think that looks actually pretty good. You need rocks at the bottom and a waterfall. Man, I wish I could do water in the Nether. Wisteria tree out front. Ooh, maybe like the second you get on the other side. I could see that. You can get Doom with its bundle and its sequel called Doom and Doom 2 only for $9.99. That is really cheap, actually. That's pretty good. Yes, so I'm thinking it will look like this, you know, and this will be like my kingdom's theme. And then Tuna, I'll let you pick your direction that you want to do for your like Turtle Cove, or I don't know what you want to call it, but for your like, you know, like ocean water kingdom, you know, and we can make the entrance of it kind of give those vibes and look like that. I feel like that would be really fun. So depending on which area you turn, it kind of tells you what you're going to be doing in that area. So then when you come in, you're like, okay, I want to go to the fairy core or the fairy kingdom. Then you will come this way, and then there will be like a tunnel that's taking you down that way. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. Okay. So now comes time for making the portal like far enough away from this portal and we can see what biome we land in, really. Oh, hello. Is it, let's see. Ioson. Oh, I'm so terrible at names. I'm so sorry. Can I call you Eos or Elia? I like Eos. Eos is a cool name. Okay. So I like the lights. I like the glow. There's like a purple glow that heads this way. We do get a little bit of warmth from the copper chains, and the muddy roots and the lanterns. we'll kind of let these keep growing, but I'm thinking it's time to extend our tunnel. So we need to reset our hotbar. I don't remember how to reset the hotbar, honestly. I feel like there is an easier way, but I just don't remember. Here in the Nether hub, I do think that I am going to make like a giant trading system. That's at least my idea. Is like inside of the Nether hub proper will be like a big storage system that people can, like, there will be a sign here telling you what's in it, and then there will be a chest here. And so if someone is over in Tuna's beach realm or water kingdom or whatever it would like to call it, and she wants something that maybe she doesn't have a lot of in her biome, but maybe we have a lot in the fairy core kingdom, we can come and drop it off. So we can have like a little bit of an exchange system going on. Ooh, you're in the Nether. Toss your inventory into the lava. Oh, that's way smarter. Okay, I might try that. I know 200 blocks works, but it probably works closer. Oh, yeah. I think 128 is the magic number. But I also am terrible at counting. So this is going to be... Oh, wait. I don't want regular block of quartz. I want smooth quartz. And I want smooth quartz slabs. And I also am going to want pearlescent frog lights to like keep it lit up. So let's get going. Oop, I was not flying. Okay. So first things first, we need to extend. Well, actually, first things first, let's do a little math. So this is 149. So we need to get to at least 349, I'd say, just to be safe. You can call me Elia. I am Italian. Okay, Elia, welcome in. It's so nice to meet you. I love the name also. Okay, what was the number I said? I have to get to 3-something. 3-something. I have the memory of like Dory from Finding Nemo. It's really unfortunate. It has gotten me into a lot of sticky situations also. Not really. Some people do really suffer from short-term memory loss, but my memory is terrible. So sometimes I have to redo the math several times. Look at this little pig. Oh, sorry, bud. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, we also need some TNT because I think we need to blow stuff up. Where's that at? It's in here. And then we need our handy dandy flint and steel. All right, let's put it in there and start blowing up the area. I think we need to get it at least 200 blocks in order for the portal to separate. I actually think the number is like 128, but we can also, I don't know. We can do 200 just to be safe. Okay. So we're just going to start blowing stuff up. This is going to be fun. Demolition time. We're also going to need to get rid of this stuff. And kind of like open up our way a bit. Don't look at all the all the quartz that's dropping. If you see ancient debris blocks that are being exploded, no, you didn't. Well, I guess they don't explode, do they? They kind of just hover there until I break them. This glowstone, that was never there. It never happened. You should figure out your overworld portal coordinates before deciding nether coordinates for your portals. Ooh. Like finding out the biome first, or choosing the biome, I should say. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I don't know. Well, how about we try it random? Let's try it random first. And then we'll see how it goes. We might find something good, you know? Because I did make a portal out this way before when I did it on the other PlayStation. Because I finished making this, and then I started making a tunnel out this way, and but I did it like one skinny line, just to kind of see what was out there, and it did pop me into like a cute little area. I'm interested to see if it's going to be the same or not. And then we'll do one right in there. Let's see, how much farther do we need to go? I did just do the math. I believe it was 300 and something. Okay, so like 350 is like a safe bet probably. It would be funny if it popped us into like a pale forest or something like that. Then I would continue the tunnel for sure. That pig is permanent now. If you don't kill it, it's taken damage. Don't despawn on its own. Oh, you know, the piglins might have gotten to it. It might be Dunskies. I don't know where it went though. Rest in peace, Piggy. Okay, let's do a little bit more over this way. I love this area though, I will say. I feel like I am going to need some sort of like exit, maybe in the corners or in the middle. In some way, there's going to have to be like exits that are made. So that way, if people want to go into the nether proper, they can. Or maybe I'll make little like exit ramps as you kind of walk toward everything else. Other than the bastion that our nether hub is right next to, I haven't really found anything else too interesting. So. Oh. Oh, well, that escalated quickly. Okay, so let's see. I think we can extend now. Exits with iron doors and levers so unwanted mobs don't spawn in. Yeah, we'll make it secure for sure. And we'll make it spawn proof as well, I think. Hey, Parkside, how are you? Your live the other day was super fun. I liked talking about the parks. For those of you who have not yet met Parkside, Parkside is like a Disneyland aficionado. If you have literally any questions or if you're planning a trip to go to Disney or any of those things, he is basically an encyclopedia of the park. It's pretty cool. All right, mister, you gotta go. I'm building something here. You gotta go talk to your friends. Get out of here. All right. We still got a ways to go. We got a bit to do. Ooh. Sure does take a long time to do this. I feel like I'm too slow and I need to go faster. I feel like I've said that before. Sometimes I'll watch speedrunners do this and I'm literally like, how? How do they do that fast? That's insane. Okay. Oh, Parkside. Thanks for sharing his link, Tuna. Everyone go check out Parkside. Also, Raymond is planning an epic adventure. I am so excited to see you like unbox all of your gear and talk about all your plans. He is going on a giant... What is the trail again that you're going on? I feel like you tell me every time and I'm so sorry, my memory is terrible. But I know part of it is the Katy Trail, which would be really fun. Okay, I think we're gonna blow up this wall. And then maybe we'll make the portal on the other side of it. Because I do think this is gonna be far enough. There we go. I didn't see that comment right away. I was replying to a message. Oh, you are very adored over here. You like make me wish my savings account wasn't so empty so that I could go to Disneyland. One day. One day. One day, which is not today. I do love Disney though. It's just so like nostalgic and cozy and fun. The parks are fun. I still, hands down, one of my favorite rides is the Winnie the Pooh ride, the really creepy Huffalump one. The AC in that ride is so good, and no one is ever there. Like, you are always going to be by yourself, and no wait. Like, you just walk in and get on. It's so nice. At least every time I've been, which is not very many times. Okay, I feel like this is going to be a good spot for us to try. I think it's at least 128. Okay, so Parkside. I am in a realm. We're calling it the Witchlight Realm. And the idea is that we have like a starting point that everyone starts in. And this is going to be a realm that I periodically will play with viewers. And when viewers get on, I'll show you. Since we haven't left the Nether in a hot minute, I will actually show you. Oh my, that was a lot. So when you first enter the realm, you actually enter in right here in this very beautiful celestial, like temple-like structure. People have built lots of different things, like up on hills. Someone built a villager outpost. That's not an active one. Someone's built a house like on the side of the hill over there. There's a giant manor house out there. And then we close the realm for a little bit while I build the next phase of the Witchlight Realm, which is this giant Nether portal. And this takes us to the Nether hub. And over time, we're all going to be building like giant kingdoms with different themes. So the first theme is going to be a fairy kingdom. And so everything is going to feel very fairy-like. And we are building our tunnel out to where that kingdom's like portal will be. Over time, Tuna is going to make a beach kingdom or like a water kingdom. And it could be this way or go out that way, but similar to that one, it's going to branch off. And we're going to be making multiple kingdoms. So we could make like a Mario style kingdom where we make like Peach's castle and have like mushrooms everywhere. And I mean, really, the sky is the limit. So that is kind of the idea. It's going to be a really big undertaking. And to get started, I've done all of this on stream. So far in the stream, I made these walls and kind of made this diagonal like wall here of glass. And then we redid this to kind of set the tone for the theme of what this kingdom is going to feel like when you go through it. So I'm in the process of making the tunnel right now, which takes a little bit of time, but I feel like it's going to be really good. And I want the tunnel to feel like really fun too. So like as you're headed in that direction, I want it to feel, I don't know, I want it to feel magical. Let's see. Should we do, ooh, okay. We want it at 300. So 297, 8, 9, 300. So this is about 150 blocks away, which I think is enough because I think the number is 128, technically. So we will make our tunnel that goes this way. Okay, I've got an idea. This is exciting. I think we're going to actually copy, sort of. We're going to copy the idea of the ceiling in that Nether hub room. And I think I'm going to have the tunnel come in here. But once you get into this like end area, because I'll put the portal right here, I want it to feel like you walked into a cave and all around you is all of that stuff that's on the ceiling back in that way. I feel like that would be fun. Okay. So before we do any of that, let's build our back wall for our cave. For right now, I'm going to do quartz just because I feel like that is going to be a lot easier. And let's double check our height. Because we could even, ooh, let's make a little arch right here. Let's make a little arch. Hold on, let me cook. Let's make a little arch. And then it'll be like this big epic tunnel. Maybe we should do some stairs as well. Smooth quartz stairs. That doesn't quite look right, does it? It's like off. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know that it looks right. Maybe instead of smooth stone stairs, maybe it needs to be like regular quartz. Let's try this one. They look exactly the same. I don't know. Okay, so we've got that. Maybe that will be our roof for our tunnel. Oop. Okay. See what we got to do? Okay. I don't think we have to like get rid. Oh, that was not ancient debris. That was not ancient debris. I promise. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. You didn't see anything. Okay. Oops. Ooh. Go next to it so you can like blend it. The corner. Maybe I should do like a little inset of smooth quartz so it looks like it's all connected a little bit more. And it can be smooth. I like that idea. Okay. Oof. Okay, we're almost... Oh. Ignore my dogs. They're very upset with squirrels. We have a bunch of squirrels that I'm pretty sure they live to torment my dogs. Like they really enjoy it. Okay. This is going to be so good. So we'll build our little, like, oops, entrance this way. Yes, there we go. We got it, fam. We have figured it out. Okay. Now we just need to do it over this way. Just realized I should probably do it down that way. I can do the walls. Now the question is, do I do the walls like closed in, or do I do windows so we can see everything? Because it definitely will change the vibes. I feel like windows would be fun because you can really like see what's going on out there. It gives you something to look at like while you're running down the tunnel. I don't know. I know some people think that creative is cheating, but it still takes a lot of work. Like a lot of trial and error. Oh, was I up one? A little bit, yeah. Woo! This is a lot. Sorry guys if this hurts your eyes. That was a lot. Okay, and then now at the top, we can make our little frame. Okay, I like it. I think probably the best thing we can do is have it be like a white wall, like kind of like this porcelain look. Like I don't want it to look like Greek necessarily, but almost like a celestial, like Parthenon type vibe. Where it's like white, blank slate, and then depending on whatever the kingdom theme is, that just like adds to it. I think is what I'm gonna go for. Okay, and then here we are going to do slabs. All right, and then before we continue further, let's make our portal, and then we'll kind of peek out. We'll see what we've got going on, and we'll see what the future of this realm is going to look like. So let's do... I mean, actually, this thing is like literally as big as the portal back there. We could make it huge. Let's do it. And then we could even have like a little bit of smooth stone under there and have like a little step up situation. And I might change this later on. I'm not entirely sure. But as of right now, this is kind of what I think we're going to work with for our little kingdom entrance. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Okay. This is really interesting. So we have... This is kind of like an acacia area. So this is kind of like what Raymond was talking about. Like if you pick your spot first, sometimes that can make it easier. But we would want it to stay like in this line. So for instance, we either want it to be a little farther this way, But then, wait, what is that? What is this? Is this what I think it is? No way. What? Oh my gosh. I've never found one of these in game before. Are you kidding me? Ugh. I don't even. I have to go inside. I have to look. I mean, obviously, we will go inside like the intended way one day, but I've never found one of these. This is insane. I feel way safer exploring in here with nothing in here right now. So I'm really glad that nothing can kill me. But holy moly, I had no idea that this could potentially happen. I like the random dirt block right here. It really adds to the vibes, I feel like. I mean, at this point, could this just become... Oh my goodness. No, I feel like we need to come in here and fight. I feel like we need to come in here and like, look at it. That is hilarious. This is insane. Okay. This is so exciting. I don't even know. Okay, so you open this. Oh, and it's like a little prison dealie. I'm obsessed with this. I mean, you could get lost in this place for real. A little like blacksmith area. Is this all? What is this? Is this smooth stone? I think so. Wow. I am legitimately shocked. There's like a random tree, so that's interesting. I cannot believe this. This is absolutely wild. And are there things in these chests too? Or it's just random storage? Okay. Well, this is, at first I was like, no, this isn't gonna work, but now I'm like, I don't know. Look at the furniture guy in here. He's like, doesn't realize how scared he should be right now. Okay, let's go upstairs and let's see what's up here. What have we got? Ooh, like a dark, spooky library. I don't really know what this is. It's interesting, for sure. Are those like crypts? Man, this is insane. I've never seen one of these in person before. Oh, it's like a dining room. Okay, that's kind of cute. And I don't know what this is. There's so much in here. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Oh, this is cute. Looks like a little like witches area. Oh, it's like a little like flower room, I guess. Little apothecary maybe. Oh my gosh, is this the fight room? Is this like the room where like it's like a UFC fight in the Minecraft movie? Oh, Vex armor trim. Wow. I'm amazed. This is a lucky find. I've never seen something like this before. Are these beds? Like big mattresses? Big library? I am pretty shocked. This is intense. There's a lot going on. Oh, and it goes up even farther. But there's even more rooms. This is like legitimately insane. There's some pale oak. Just the resources alone in this place are pretty intense. What? You're kidding me. Ugh. A chicken statue? What the? Well, hello, Mr. Chicken. That's actually kind of terrifying looking. That's like the stuff of nightmares. Oh my gosh, hold on. I need to clip that. That's insane. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely bananas. I cannot believe that this is here. Okay, so let's go up these stairs then, I guess, and see what. Oh, another pillager head. Oh, the floor is just like missing a little bit. I am so shocked by this place. Okay, so there's another arena room of some kind, which is hilarious. Oh, this is a fancy bed. This must be where like the leader lives. Is right here. Oh, this is so hilarious. Is this like his little writing desk? We are still going. I went through the portal and it dropped me in like a weird location. But then when I was kind of zooming around to look, I found this woodland mansion. It's insane. This is like a big mess hall area, which is cute. I'm exploring the woodland mansion real quick because I have never seen one of these before. Whoa. Is this supposed to be like a map room? That's really cool. Okay, this is pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty cool. Yeah, this is not far at all. Like I'm pretty shocked. This isn't right by where the portal dropped us in, but it is not far at all. So this will be some fun exploration if we end up sticking with this portal area. Okay, is there another way up or is this like the top of it? Ooh, this would be a fun trading hub. Now the question is, do we leave it as like an experience for the party? I feel like it would be fun if everyone got on one night, especially since we have like keep inventory. We could have a night like that night that we went into the ancient city or not ancient city, but the deep dark cave. And we could all just try our best to like clear this place out as much as we can. So for instance, this is, let's see. Yeah, we did get the top floor. Okay. Man, this place is huge. Okay, so I think it's this way. So when I made the portal to pop in over here, it opened up just over here. Let me see if I can get to it. There it is. So that's where it opened, right? So we could theoretically, I believe, push it back a bit. I was trying to come this way to see like if I could get closer to spawn. Because our spawn point for this realm is not 000 because I moved it. Did you know I actually tried to build a woodland mansion, but the project failed because of the size? Honestly, woodland mansions are massive too. That's like a big undertaking. Okay, is this our spawn over here? I feel like it's not far. Yeah, look. So there's the sword. So that means this is our Pale Grove. That's the Pale Grove village right there. So that woodland mansion is really not that far at all. And we could build like a fast travel of sorts to get there. So I think that is what I'm going to work on is like how close to this thing can we get? Or do we not want to be close? Do we want it to be a little bit farther for this kingdom to like do its own thing? But that's just something that we go do another time. I'm like really open to whatever. But I don't think that the Acacia world is where our fairy realm was meant to be. So I do think we're gonna have to move the portal back a ways. Because I do want to stay in the same line. So like I don't really want to go too off on to the sides or anything like that. I'd rather like stay in line, but keep going until we get to like a biome that makes more sense for the kingdom that we're trying to build. So we're getting a lot more green over here. This might be a little bit more promising, and then we can do the math on where our portal needs to be for that. Ooh, yeah. I like this. Are these like jungle trees? Yeah, okay. Okay. I think I'm seeing where we need to go. Do you see it? There's even like a little like portal thing right there. But I think this is going to be where we need to do it. And with all these trees, there's like a really cool ravine also. Ooh, or we could take it all the way this way in this little like cherry biome. We could build like the castle, the little fairy core castle on this like cherry grove hill, and then maybe like surrounding it we build like a really beautiful village. There will be a pretty river nearby all around. On this backside we could do like lots of like beautiful farms, or we could even fill it in and like extend the cherry grove a bit and make it a little bit bigger. I think cherry grove. Ooh, and look at that. Okay, I'm really liking these vibes. Let's do it. So what I'm actually going to do, I think, is I'm going to go find our portal that we made and I'm going to break it. That way we don't accidentally get tied to it. And then I think I'm going to go back through the sword, continue. Well, actually, before we do that, let's write down these coordinates real quick. So glad I stopped to do that for a second because that would have been not fun. Ooh, there's a dark forest over there too. Lots of biomes around to do fun stuff. Okay, so this puts us at, let's do these coordinates. So we've got 308, 124, 3893. Perfect. Hello, Daily. How's it going? We have just picked our new spot for our fairy kingdom. This is honestly really cool looking. It almost looks like a mermaid fin if it was extended a little farther this way. It's kind of cool looking. All right, let's go back to our handy dandy portal. And I believe if I pull up chunk base, I believe that I'll be able to like pinpoint exactly where we need to be to like get to that area. Because we do have, I mean, it'll be a lot easier in the Nether, but we do have a ways to go in order to get there. Also, no hate to the acacia. No hate to this biome. It's just, it's not the right biome. You know what I mean? It's not quite right. Daily, also, we found a woodland mansion. If you scroll back just like the tiniest bit, there is a giant woodland mansion that's actually not very far from our spawn at all. So I did a little tour of it. There is for reasons unknown, a giant wool chicken in that woodland mansion. I've never been inside one, so I have no idea if that's normal or not, but we'll fly over it on our way to the sword. Look at all this bamboo. Dang. Ooh, and look at that cave. That's cool looking. Anyway, so this is the woodland mansion, which is crazy. Look at the trader. He's like, I'm scared. Okay, so that's there. And then right over there, that hill right there is like where our spawn is. The chicken is normal. It was massive. I was like, this is hilarious. Also, look at all this dark forest. There's just so much room to like explore and expand. Oh, say goodbye to the music for a second while we go through the Pale Garden. Okie dokie. Now we can go through again daily. Want to see the final look of our little cave entrance? It's beautiful. Gorgeous. She's stunning. We love her. And that means we need to destroy this. I have not found a Badlands yet. My goal is when we go to make like our little western area, because I was talking to Murph about it, and Murph definitely wants to be a part of making like a western inspired kingdom. He was like, we have to do that. That's going to be fun. He's currently writing a book right now, and then I don't really know how to explain it better than it's a fantasy western. Fantasy western, and it's so interesting. I'm so excited. Oh, I already have those in here. Okay, so we need to extend where we're going a little bit. So I'm going to take a quick second. I am going to go into the Witchlight Discord server, which if you have not joined yet and you would like to, I have a Discord. The link is in my bio. You can copy that in. And we have a whole coven. We've got tons of stuff going on there. We're chatting day to day. You can share food, pets, what games you're playing, ask questions and ask about reviews about games. What are you reading, listening to? What are you watching? For those of you who are crafty, what crafts do you like to do? Show us your stuff, your tattoos, your plants, all kinds of stuff. So if that's something that interests you, go check out my bio. I can actually, hold on, I can be smart. I can also put it in the chat. So if you would like to join, feel free to click that link and be a part of the family. We like to support each other in there. Okay, so I am going to go. We do have like a very specific Witchlight Realm like channel in there. And I did put our chunk-based map in there. So I'm going to go check it real quick. Yeah, anyone is free to join. It will drop you off in the rules part first. And then once you're in there, then you can kind of like browse around. It's pretty fun. Okay, so I'm going to find out where it is that I'm trying to get on chunk base really quick, which some people believe chunk base is cheating, but I don't care. I'm having fun. So we need to get to Z486 according to my calculations. We need to get to 486. And then that will put us there. So we've got a little bit of ways to go. That's okay. We will get rid of this. And this. And then we will head on our merry way with TNT, probably. Okay. Oh, amazing stream. Thank you, Tuna. The Tuna's the best. I feel like everyone needs a friend like Tuna. Someone who pushes you to have fun in life. Have fun. But there was a period of time where she was like, you should stream. And I was like, no one wants to hear me stream. No one wants to watch me game. So sometimes you just need a friend to tell you to get out of your comfort zone and try something. And it's worth it to listen. Because it's fun. And you meet new people and you make new friends. And it's a really great time. And Tuna is also almost at 500 subs, which if I knew how to do it, I would like be making an applause sound go off right now. But she has been absolutely crushing it. She's so fun to watch. She mostly plays Stardew, but she does play Minecraft and play like a lot of other stuff. But I don't know. When I think Stardew, I think Tuna. Like she is Stardew queen with her beach farm. So good. So good. Okay. There we go. I got number 1 just saying, oh my gosh. She's also Casey's kid, so she's also I don't know that I'd call you a brat. I don't know. Maybe brat is the right word, but like in a good way, like in like a fun way. Okay. So we've got quite a bit of ways to go. So we're going to play a little game of TNT. TNT and, oh, okay. I know you think you see ancient debris there, but you actually don't. The ancient debris is actually not there, and it never was there, and I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. There's an open seat for a bounty hunter on my channel. Oh, I love that. I love that you have roles. I'm terrible. So my brother literally works for Discord. My little brother is a software engineer, I believe is the official like title. But he works for Discord, and specifically in like the like user experience, I believe is what he works on. So he's worked a lot on the development and like ways to use Discord Nitro and those kinds of things. Like, so pretty much anything I know about Discord, he helps me with, because I have 2 brothers that are very technologically savvy, and I am not. That's not what I bring to the fam. I would say I'm definitely like the nurturer in my family. Like I make sure everyone's okay and check in on everyone, and kind of like I'm more of the support role. All right, let's block off that lava because no one wants to see that. There we go. Okay. Just a little more explosions, that's all. I'm starting to second guess if I should stream when I get to 50 subs. It is totally up to you. First and foremost, it's totally up to you. But I will say one thing I've learned in streaming is it doesn't have to be that serious. And what I mean by that is like, you don't have to get serious about numbers. You don't have to get serious about analytics. You don't have to get serious about like, are you growing fast enough? Or what games should I be playing? Or, you know, if you get too tied up in those kinds of things, it can start to rob the fun of it a little bit. Like if you're doing this, at least to start, just for fun, then just do whatever you want. And the rest will just come in later. That's my biggest advice for you daily, is do what you want. Do whatever feels right. And just remember that like nothing is that serious. If you stream and you have technological issues and it cuts your stream short, it's okay. It literally happens to everyone. If you're having problems with your audio and your audio is not working right, totally normal, totally fine, and everyone understands. So like, that's one thing. Don't put pressure on yourself. Have fun. Enjoy it. Okay. We've got a long ways to go. Good thing we don't have to go as far as the actual overworld, because that would be miserable. Miserable, miserable. Ray, I thought I told you why there's an open seat. Oh, yeah, you did tell me. I think you did tell me. And that happens too. That happens. Sometimes you'll like come across people that like just aren't meant for each other. That is something important to learn, especially like while you're young, is not everyone's made for everybody, and that's okay. Like everyone is made for their own like people, but not everyone is made for every other person. And sometimes you gotta like take care of you, you know? Okay. I feel like this is just a solid block of nether. This is insane. There we go. So we'll keep on blasting. We do need to start blasting up here, though. Clear out some, oops. Clear out some space. There we go. Okay. Sam is back. Hi, Sam. Welcome back. One time my stream cut like 3 times. Yeah, seriously, you just never really know what's going to happen. I've never had something like that happen where people were like genuinely upset. Like one time I was playing Fortnite and it literally froze. I was doing like a co-op Fortnite. My team needed me and my game froze and just shut down. It was insane. And everyone was really nice about it. Like at most, people were just like, "What happened?" And I was like, "Oh, this is what happened." And they were like, "Oh, okay." Like nothing that serious. Everyone is really on here, especially for streaming, just to have a good time. So as long as you're having a good time and keeping the vibes good, that's really all you got to do. All right. Especially since it's 8 times the distance. Yeah, exactly. You can do /fill, then your chords, then air, replace, and it just gets rid of it. Oh, are you talking about commands? If you're talking about commands, I don't know how to do that. I'm going to be real honest with you, Sam. I'm not that good of a Minecraft player. Here, let's see. Is that not how I do it? Do I type? Okay. /fill. Then your coordinates. So, ooh. Oh, I don't know. I'm on console too, so I don't know if that like messes with it. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try to be a good listener. From I'm just a baby. Oh. I don't know if you can see what I'm typing, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. Oh, I don't need the brackets? Okay. Wait, I don't know what my coordinates are. I don't know what my coordinates are. Okay, I promise you, Sam, I will learn to do that one day. I don't know if that day is today. I don't know if I have that in me today. I will learn eventually. I need to get one of those keyboards that you can connect to your PS5 and have it easier to type to, because that's like half the problem is like it's hard to like type it in with the PS5 controller. Okay, let's do some in here. Let's open this up. We are almost there, fam. Let's see. What is it that I need to get to? According to chunk base, I need to get to Z. Wait. Wait, I don't. Is that right? It says X19. Oh, so I think I'm just like off a little bit, maybe? Oh, no. I was reading the completely wrong thing. I was like, that doesn't seem right. I need to get to 486. So I am actually getting there. It's happening. We are getting there. Oh, I'm sorry you're going through something tough, Daily. It's hard. I feel like that is one hard thing about life is for as much like fun and joy and stuff that there is, sometimes things happen that are not very fun or joyful. And that can be hard to process. I hope you're taking it easy on yourself. Ooh. Okay, Raymond, right now the goal is to get to oh, let me check chunk base again. I literally keep forgetting. To get to 486. We're at 337 right now in the coordinates. If we get to 486, that'll put us right by that cherry biome. So my goal is, so it looks like we're going to be over a lava lake, which is one of my favorite things to tunnel over. We are going to be pulling it out this way. And building a portal out this way so we can be by that cherry grove. All right, see ya, Daily. You take care of yourself. Sam was trying to help me and like teach me how to like remove coordinates with like commands and stuff, but I am absolutely garbage at that. It's not my strong suit. I need to figure out how to do it though, because people can do some really cool things by doing it. Oh no, it's okay, Sam. I know it's probably hard to watch knowing I could do it that way. I am having a little fun with the TNT though. I normally don't use TNT this much, so it is kind of exciting. Sometimes you just gotta blow stuff up, you know? Yeah, I do have this world closed right now, but I am going to be opening it eventually. And it'll be fun to see what everyone builds in here. I think that's my favorite way to play Minecraft is like to build things for other people. Like I usually won't build my own house or my own thing, but I love building stuff like for other people to have fun and play with. That's like my favorite. There we go. Okay. Is that room you made through the portal I made at spawn? Oh, okay. Sort of. So it was that little tiny cave that you like spawned into at first, right? So I still have your portal. It is like next to the base and everything. I just made like a secondary portal, but it still spawned to the same area. So I TNT'd this entire thing to open it up. So I think I showed you, but maybe I didn't. But there is a sword on the other side. And then you come through this portal. and I made this is going to be the entrance to like the fairy themed kingdom. And then you'll go down this very long tunnel. And then once we get to, I believe it's 486, which is very freaking far. This way. So that'll be, let's see, right over this way. Then we will create, I'm going to make it almost like a little cave that you end up coming into at the end of the tunnel. And then when you go through that portal, then that will be like the entrance to the fairy realm, which I think will be really fun. Let's see. Is 486 the overworld coordinates? Remember to divide the overworld. No, so the coordinates I'm using is from Chunkbase. So in the Discord server in the Witchlight Realm channel, I basically just put in the coordinates of that cherry grove biome, and it gave me the coordinates. But if you click on more details on that marker, it'll tell you the nether coordinates. So it told me the nether coordinates are at Z486. So for instance, we can make like a temporary realm entrance. So 486. So we could like let's make it here. We'll just make a little itty bitty one. That's big enough, right? I think. Does it have to be 3 across? No. Okay. So you hop in here. And this should put us... Oh, almost. So we need to go like a little... Ooh. A little farther or a little shorter? I think it would have to be a little shorter, actually. Oh, I see where it's at. Okay. So I think what we actually can do now is if we break this, we could also, I think, oops, just build this out. And maybe we'll make it a little safer also. Yeah. Okay. And then I believe that will link up to our same portal. So for right now, we can kind of put it right there. Yeah. Okay. So that's kind of the idea, is now that I kind of know where we want that to be, we can clear out stuff in here, and make our tunnel go all the way down that way. And then that will allow us to fast travel a bit. We'll be able to skip the woodland mansion and all that scary forest area, which will be good. All right, we'll see how far we can get. So this is kind of the next part, is like making the tunnel. And it can be a little, a little much. But the idea is that we will make it protected from gas and also spawn proof. And that way, as we're walking around in the Nether hub and traveling from place to place, it will all be hopefully protected. Oh. So there we go. One side done. We are going to need to blow this up, and I think we're just going to have to, TNT this a little bit. Yes, it does the math for me, which is great because math is not my strong suit, which I know probably sounds ridiculous considering this is Minecraft and it's mostly like blocks and math, but oh, there goes that TNT. Murph, we found a woodland mansion.
Nice.
And it was hilarious. There was a giant chicken in one of the rooms.
Giant chicken?
Yeah, like it's a giant chicken made of like wool. It was hilarious.
Found it?
Mm-hmm.
But someone made it and left it there for you?
Well, woodland mansions are like something that spawn in to the world.
Okay.
I've just never found one. They're pretty rare. And so while I was like testing out a portal, I went to go check on it and I was trying to see how far it was from like our original spawn. And I was like, what is that structure? What is that right there? And it was one. And it's just like full of rooms. I'm in peaceful creative right now, so you couldn't see all the mobs, but it was pretty wild.
The giant chicken.
The giant chicken is literally in the. I'll have to show you later because I think I clipped it too. But it was pretty wild. So right now I'm making the tunnel because we figured out what biome we want the fairy cottagecore kingdom to be in. So now I am building the tunnel to that. And we'll always be able to like get there pretty easy peasy.
Okay. There's a swamp there?
There's not a swamp there.
Ah.
But for your kingdom, we'll just go until we find you a swamp. We can do Swamp Kingdom. Daly was talking about a like Western Kingdom in a Badlands area.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we could do like an Ice Kingdom. We could do like Elsa. I know. I've been so distracted. Murph just pointed at my donut. He got me like, why are you not eating your donut? I'm streaming. I'm sorry. Love you. All right. By the way, I joined the Discord and I'm reading the rules. Yes, read the rules, introduce yourself, and then feel free to explore in there. Ooh. Oh, I'm using the wrong block. Whoops. JK. That didn't happen. We're good. The Nether fortress nearby has a portal that comes out in a swamp. Okay, that might be it then. That might be what we have to do. So for those of you who don't know, if you haven't seen me play Minecraft with Murph on here, he uses a Shrek skin. And so it's hilarious. The Shrek skin it's too much. It's so funny. So he wants to build like a swamp kingdom. It pains me to watch this. You do not have to watch, Sam. You do not have to watch. You are welcome to be here, but you definitely do not have to if you don't want to. You need commands. Yeah, some people are command people. I have watched many a streamer where like they go into their commands and then they just type so fast and they suddenly have stacks of things and like clear out giant spaces, and which is totally a valid form of play. It's just not how I normally play. You have to understand too is like I'm an elder, right? So I not grew up, but like my roots in Minecraft are like the original release days where like you had to do everything by hand. Like I've been here from the beginning. So I am used to playing like this. So you become like a creature of habit of the way you play. I do think that that's what makes it hard to watch other people stream sometimes if they play completely different than you. And that doesn't mean that they play the wrong way. They just play different, you know? Oh, look at all that XP falling into the lava. Bye, XP. Okay, let's see. We're getting there. All right. So we have our base. And now we can go through with our slabs. Our slabs will be spawn proof, which will be nice. And make this area really cool. And I'll also put together like a railway system going there and back to make the fast travel even more fast travel. All right, before we start doing anything too crazy, I do want to make sure that the tunnel is lit up. So we are going to frog light our way there. Get me a sponge while you're in creative. I need for things. You got it, sir. There will be sponges. I should probably make like a request board on the community page and then Discord of like, what do you want? Like, I'll put like a few. I won't put like unlimited, you know, but I'll put a few for sure. Oops. Okay. Now, as we build the floor, we'll have it nice and lit up so it won't feel too dark. Yeah, I'd imagine command blocks make this a lot faster. But it's going pretty fast still. I mean, imagine doing this in survival. That would be brutal. Look at my character in the corner. Oh my gosh, she looks like she's breakdancing. What the what? That's insane. she is tweaking it out. I'm dying. I'm like messing up because I'm like watching her and laughing. Oh man, that poor girl. Look at it. She's doing her best, okay? I just need one to make everyone an instant lava generator. Ooh. I like lava. As Casey would say. I like lava. I found out when getting blaze rods. It took an hour to find and someone already had a portal there. I bet you anything that was Sam. Sam was in here and he was like speed running towards the beginning. I believe I don't remember the exact handle, but I believe that his Minecraft name is like controller player, I think. But yeah, he built a portal and he was like going after stuff in here for sure. He spent a lot of time in the Nether. Lava is really good fuel. Yeah. He wasn't like doing commands and stuff in here, but he was like doing some awesome stuff. Oh, okay. Let's see. It is going fast. It's not it's not control like commands fast, but it's fast. Oh, no. Me and Abel made the blaze spawner a bit safer and controlled. I love that you guys were playing together a lot. I like seeing that you guys like make friends and work together to build stuff in here. It's been pretty cool to see. It's fun to like see the community kind of come together. Everyone works on each other's stuff and helps each other. And everyone would always be so helpful. Like when I'd get on, be like, do you need anything? I can help get you something. I don't know. I like those vibes for the realm. It's good. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. There we go. Abel is the Gilligan to my Skipper. I love that. Yeah, it's cute to see everyone play together. I think when it's ready for this realm to reopen to play with viewers, I'll probably leave it open a little bit longer than I did this last time. Like, I think I only had it open for like 10 days and you guys still did so much in 10 days time. So that's going to be really fun. It is, I get a little nervous sometimes that like if I'm not on here and making sure that everyone's behaving, like I'm worried about people coming in and messing with people's builds, but I don't know. I'll try to make, there was only one person, I believe, who came in and was messing with people's stuff. And I put them on like adventure mode and they were pretty upset about that. But also don't go around and start destroying people's builds. That's like so rude. That's like no matter how you like to play Minecraft, no matter what style you have, like you should know better than to mess with people's builds. All right, look at this. We are almost there, fam. This is like getting to the jewel craft stage. Yay, yard work permission. Welcome in, Captain. How are you doing? Playing a little bit of Minecraft today. All right, now I think if we build our walls, I believe that this place will be like mostly spawn proof. We just need to like clean up a little bit. But then I think I'm gonna do glass walls. That way we can like see everything out and about. Because it would be fun like walking through this tunnel and like looking out and seeing ghasts and seeing all kinds of things spawned in. That is kind of fun. It makes it feel almost like a zoo or something. Okay, let's get some purple glass, right? Because we're going with our purple theme. And I mean, I don't think we need to put a light source under it. I think that'll make it so bright, and I think it'll be lit up enough, honestly, with the frog lights underneath. I think that'll be fine. I don't want it to feel like too bright and like kind of hard to see. But the idea will be that like as you're walking along and you're headed on your way to this kingdom, I do want to have like cute little like design things. Oh, I want it to feel like kind of cozy, like as you're walking, but you'll be able to literally like look out the windows on both sides and see everything. Let's see. Wait, what? I wasn't paying attention because I'm playing Doom 60. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Never apologize. Apologies are not allowed, actually, in this community. Unless you've, like, actually done something, like, not nice to someone. Or, like, broken, like, rules that, like, made someone uncomfortable. Don't say sorry. Definitely don't say sorry. I think real life always comes first, one, and your own gameplay always comes first. Because, like, while I love people being here to watch me play Minecraft and chat with me, I'm hoping in the end that it inspires people to, like, want to play Minecraft themselves and build some awesome stuff. So, like, never ever apologize for sure. Okay, so the idea is going to be by the end of this, that when I make the tunnel, the ceiling, I want to continue this kind of vibe. Does that make sense? I want that to kind of still be the vibe on the ceiling as you're traveling in this way. I think that'll be like part of the decor, is the uneven ceiling and kind of like that natural rustic vibe. Like these kinds of things, I think I'll actually fill in. Like, I mean, wouldn't it look cool if this was like glassed off so you could actually see above you? Right? And kind of same with the other one, like letting the ceiling just like naturally do its thing. The things that hang lower than it, I think we'll keep, or things that like rest like that. But then we can delete that and we can delete it. We can remove that and we can replace it with something else. Like all of this can be replaced with something else because it doesn't really impact your ability to walk through here. But then for these big open spaces, you'll be able to look up and see what's above you. And then same with out there. I feel like that will be fun. Better use tinted glass. Those gas see you through regular. It may still shoot. Do they shoot through glass? I thought they didn't shoot through glass, if I remember. Or at least they don't in the realm that I play with Tuna. So we talk about nether tunnels. If you want to talk about nether tunnels, no one's really more of a pro than Tuna is. And not only that, but like, yeah, okay, piggies, come on in. We built so many crazy things. And all in survival too. It was pretty crazy. So we would be out there with our cobblestone and our glass panes and literally be like dodging. We would be like dodging gas and trying to like stay alive. It was hilarious. Why am I not just going back and forth? I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb. It's okay. But I hope you can kind of see the vision coming to life. Is the hope. Woo. And then I might make some exits and entrances, like where it kind of makes sense in this whole getup. I could make like a little like exit area, like you said, with an iron door with a little lever so that you can get in and out. Look, all of our stuff is starting to fill in. It looks good. It looks really good. And then this will make it safe from things spawning in here, I believe. This is quite the tunnel, though. I will say this is going to be pretty crazy to do several of these. So that's why I was like, I think I need to do it in... If I didn't do it in creative, I just wouldn't do it. I know myself enough to know that I would like get burnt out from grinding from resources and then eventually just like never do it. And then the idea would never happen. So at that point, it felt pretty worth it to me to do creative mode. I'm like reaching a flow state. It's feeling so zen. I will say that about the Nether. The Nether is like more relaxing to me, even in survival. Like once you know the rules of the Nether and you know how to protect yourself, it is, in my opinion, it feels safer than the overworld. Because like the piglins leave you alone as long as you like are wearing gold and are not like messing with their stuff. You're safe from gas as long as you know how to protect yourself with like harder stones and glass. Endermen, you just don't look them in the eye. Like warped forests are actually, they're pretty safe. Yeah, we're officially, Tuna, into the jewel craft portion of building this area. Yeah, purple glass, and then you can see everything. I was just telling them, like, do you remember tunneling for, like, thousands of blocks in survival? Now, is it fun? Absolutely. Especially, like, to do it with friends is super fun. But for, like, the kind of grandiose project I had in mind, I just knew I was going to have to do it in creative, or I just would not have the stamina to get it done. And I might do some interesting detailing. Like, I'm already looking at this purple glass wall and I'm like, I don't know. Looks kind of boring. So I'm already thinking, like, maybe I'll make some pillars along the way and make little, like, archways so it looks like, I don't know, like decorated. Maybe I'll put some plants and stuff on the way. Oh, hello, sirs. How are you? Welcome to the Witchlight Realm. I hope you are enjoying your stay on top of this wall. Okay, so now picture it. Don't look over here because it's not done yet, but look over here. And as you're walking and headed to the Witchlight Realm, there's all these like beautiful things to see. Like it kind of makes it look cool out there. And then you'll be safe. But yeah, one long glass thing feels a little ridiculous. So I could very easily like make a pillar here that goes up and down that, and then one here, and then there's like an archway, and then there's like cool stuff there. Like there's lots of stuff that we can do. So I think we'll make it feel like a grand entrance into the fairy kingdom. It does a good job of setting the tone though. And then I'm going to do railways that will make it a little bit faster. I need to figure out the best way to do that though, so that it's like a go there and come back, but without like losing the minecarts. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Ooh. What's over here? Oh, it's a soul sand valley. Look at that. I don't see any dried gas over here. But this is, oh, so there's a basalt delta. Oh. That looks cool. That's true. Boats and blue ice would make it really fast. Super fast. I have not seen a fortress, so I don't know how to get to the fortress that people had talked about from here. So someone is going to have to show me. Because I don't know. You think that's where you got the ghasts? I love the ghasts. They're so cute. Thank you for going and getting those for everyone also. That was so nice. You should see the tunnels me and my dude have been working on. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. Didn't mean to do that. We'll just pretend like that didn't happen. Everything's fine. I think that's where I got my ghast from. I love that they added that as part of the like story for ghasts. That ghasts are just grumpy in the Nether because they don't like the Nether. They just want to be happy and free. Alright. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, thank you for coming, Tuna. I love you so much. Thank you for coming and lurking and chatting and having the best time. Oh, go have fun at the pool. Make sure to get sunscreen. I know I'm telling you when you're the one that's always telling me, but make sure to protect yourself out there. Have a good day. Okay, let's see. We are going to finish up this tunnel, and I think I'm also going to call it there for the day because I have a delicious donut to eat and I have so much more caffeine to get in my system. And it's good to take breaks. It's good to take breaks when you need to. Oh, thanks, Tuna. You guys have fun. Send everyone my love. Duh, sunscreen. Yeah, I'm talking to the wrong person. She's the sunscreen queen. I'm the one that's terrible at sunscreen. She's always telling me I need to get my act together, which is true. Which is true. Okay. Oh, I ran into a wall. That'll do it. Breaks are good, restores energy. I agree. Especially creative energy. I think it's very easy to like get caught up in the creative energy and then your brain gets too tired. Hi, happy little dog. It's so nice to meet you. I also love that name. That's so cute. I love that so much. Keeps the spirit up. I better get back to work as well. Oh, yay. Okay, you have the best day. Happy little dog. I love the dog that you have too for your profile picture. That's adorable. It's adorable. I love it. Is that a German Shepherd? I can't tell from here. It's a little too small. But it looks like it's wearing a hat, and that's giving me life right now. That's making my day. Happy little dog. Alrighty. Look at us. We've got like the start. Well, honestly, we've mostly got the entrance to our fairy kingdom done. Obviously, we still need some work on the roof. And we need to, like, beautify it a bit. We need to put some glass ceilings on the open areas. I could close it too. That's to be determined. I haven't decided yet. And then I also need to somehow decorate and break up some of this wall so that people aren't just like running like this and getting super bored, or in whatever way we decide to like kind of fast track them to get there quickly. But I think that this is going to be really good, and I think that making our fairy kingdom castle in a cherry grove is it's going to be iconic. It's going to be amazing. I love the work that we did with the ceiling. Ooh, if you do a ceiling, should be white with chandeliers. Ooh, I like that idea a lot, actually. Okay, you guys are giving me the best ideas. Thank you so much. This literally, I like the idea of building this together because it's like all of our ideas coming together and building something really freaking cool. As always, thank you for joining me here. I'll say goodbye. And we can kind of see our work in the background while I say goodbye. But thank you to everyone who joined and hung out with me as I built our first entrance to our first kingdom in the Witchlight Realm, which is going to be our fairy kingdom. This was so much fun. Happy little dog, I'm so sorry you're catching me at the end of my stream, but please do come back because I feel like we're going to have a lot of fun together. And once I finish up this tunnel, and once I build kind of like the beginnings and the start of our fairy kingdom, I am going to actually open up the realm to play with viewers, and we can all play together at the same time. So please, please, please subscribe if you would like to follow along and stay up to date on all the stuff that we're doing in here. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. I love you all so very much. Should we see if there's anyone to raid right now? Let's see. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. Yes, there is. Okay, we are going to go say hi to Casey Grandpa. For those of you who are still in here with me, please go check out Casey Grandpa, who is live currently playing Elden Ring, if that's your thing. I will put his link into the chat. He is playing a very dangerous, very scary game. And then if you would like to watch something like a little more cozy, then you can go over to my friend Axco. And my friend Axco is currently playing a ranch simulator game that is very cozy and very fun. So please go check them out and have an amazing day. Thanks, guys. Bye.